This is the CEYOMUR CY50 trail camera. It comes in quite a nice little cardboard box. Let's open this up and see what we get. So we're presented with a manual, and that comes in multiple languages. So that's all there. It tells you what's about it and everything, how to set it up, set the time, everything like that. So that's cool. We've got a bit of an accessories compartment here. There's a strap, so the strap you can use to attach to a tree or any other object, a pole or whatever you want to strap the camera to, so we'll look how that works later. There is a USB-C cable as well that can connect to the camera, and then this is the mounting bracket that you can use as well, so you can fix this to say a fence or a tree or a log or whatever that might be, and then you can position the camera using this device here. So it's sort of like a little tripod. Very useful. They do work quite well. So that's quite nice. It comes with all the screws and the fixings and everything. You can even attach it to a wall if you want to. So that's there. And then the camera itself. So let's see. So that's nice. That's very cool. Nice camouflage. And there's the strap at the back here. So the strap would fit through these little gaps here, and that would fix there. And then, as I was saying, this is the tripod attachment. So that would then screw into there, and then you can obviously have that as your stand or however you want to position the camera, wherever you're positioning it. So this camera comes with 36 megapixel camera, so that can take pictures of 36 megapixels, 2K video, which is also quite good. So that's quite good. It comes with a memory slot as well for memory card, an SD memory card. Now the thing with the memory card is that they don't include that in the package. You have to get a separate memory card, and it can go up to 32 gigs memory card. So I'll have a 16 gig here SD card, the larger ones, and I'll show you how to fit that soon. So this camera is quite cool because it's got, you can even put a lock on there if you want. You don't want anyone fiddling with it. What's quite cool here is this compartment. Usually the whole face lifts off with these cameras, but this one, you just have to lift off the bottom and you're presented with the screen and all the buttons and operational things that you need to do to set it up. So that's really cool that only that part moves, because usually when you have the camera mounted, the whole face moves and you might move the positioning of it, where only here is moving and you can switch it on and actually see where it is. So that I like that about this one. And there you can see the USB port, the DC in, so if you have a 6-volt DC in plug, you can power it constantly, or you can use the batteries. Now the battery compartment's underneath on this one, and this one's a bit different. So you got to press this button and out pops the battery compartment. You pull that out, it takes 8 AA batteries. You slide that in, clicks into place, and you're ready to go. And then the memory stick, as I was saying, that fits in like so, and it pops in and it just clicks into place, and then you just pop it out like that. So that's the memory card there. That closes up. There's all the sensors, the PRR sensors, and water resistance. Over here you can see there's a rubber seal that goes all the way around here. So as you close this, it will seal up so no water will penetrate it and get in and that. So that's very cool. So it's quite a nice looking camera. It's very light. Obviously there's no batteries in it, but what I'll do is I'll set it up and then get some footage and see what it's like. But I'll get the batteries on and then we can have a look and see what this looks like, all the settings. So I'm just putting in the batteries now, and then we can power on the camera and see what it's all about. So that's all there. That goes in, clicks into place, and then we can turn it on to test on and off. So those are the different settings. So there we go. Let's come on now. I've put the memory card in as well. So we can select English. So it tells you to press OK, which is this button here. So you press OK, and then you can set the dates. So we move across. So we'll do that. The time now is 10. Okay, jump over there. Format memory card. So now the card is in, showed you earlier. So yes, we want to format that. So it's important you format it. And there we go. There's the view already. So like I said, when it's mounted, you can just fiddle with this piece and you can actually see if it's moved. So there I am filming. So yeah, it's pretty responsive. Wow, that's quick. So it shows you the temperature, the card, how many pictures are still taken in there. So the menu is when you click there. You've got different modes, so that you've got camera. When you press that, you can change to video only or photo and video. So that can do both. Then you also have photo resolution. So this is 5 megapixels. So that was the top left corner that we saw earlier. So this can change and go all the way up to 36. So that's quite a high resolution. So we'll do that because I want to see what kind of picture this takes, and I'm going to choose both. So we'll do both. Photo series, so it says how many pictures does it take when it gets triggered, so you know that's how many it will take in a sequence. So that's there. We'll just do one. Video resolution is 1080p or 2K, so we'll do 2K as well. We'll see how good that is. Video length, so that's quite cool. I like that option. All the way up to 10 minutes, that's quite long. So let's do 30 seconds. Per hour interval, so this is how often it will trigger. So once the motion's finished, 30 seconds later it will trigger again, or a minute later. So if there's a lot of activity, that will quite drain the battery quite quickly. So we'll just leave it on 30. How sensitive do you want it? So normal is fine. The infrared brightness, how do you want that? So normal is also fine. Target recording time on off, so you can put that on, and what will happen is it will record between these times during the day, so you can have it only on at 5 in the afternoon until 6 in the afternoon. So that's quite a nice feature there. Time lapse, can do time lapse as well, which is quite nice. Language, date format, time, serial number, temperature unit, I'm going to change that to degrees Celsius. Beeping sound, so that's happening now. You can switch that off because it does get a bit annoying when you're changing a lot of settings. Audio recording, yes. Timestamp, so time and date and logo, so that's what that is. Password protection, no, we're fine for that, and we formatted the card. Reset settings, that will reset everything we've just reset now, so it will put it all back to the factory, and that's it. So those are all the settings, and we're back to the top, so we are ready to go. So what we do now is you'd switch it to on, and then you'd close the front, clip it down, and it's ready to go. So I will mount this outside somewhere, and then we'll see what kind of footage we get. So quite excited, it looks really cool. You can see, there we go. Let's see what we get. After setting up the camera outside, we can see some of the videos that are captured of bird life in the back garden, and some of the images bounce because the camera is mounted on the bird bath, so the birds are landing on the bird bath and shaking the camera. But the quality of the camera is really good for the videos. As you can see, there's not much wildlife in the evening here at this time of year, so there's mainly day videos, which I've seen now. And yeah, it captures everything. You can see the crisp view of the images as well of the dog in the top right and bottom left. So that's the image capture, and then the video of those running as well. So it's really clear. It looks quite good. The camera runs quite nicely. It gives you all the information below each image or each video. And night vision, this is all I could really capture because, like I say, there isn't much happening in the evening. So this animal was moving around in the backyard, so I caught him and put him on camera. And the night vision's really clear, as you can see. It picks up sound really well, it triggers in time, and it's not disturbing to the animals. So overall it works quite well. I'm quite pleased with the camera. It was in the rain, it was in a bit of hail, it was in the sun. The one thing I would say is when you do mount these cameras, make sure that the sun is behind the camera and projecting on the objects you want to see, because if the sun's behind like this tree here or those birds, then you only see silhouettes and it's very difficult to make out what is there. But overall it's a good camera. I enjoyed reviewing it, and if you guys are looking at getting a camera like this one, the price point's really good, and I enjoyed it very much. So I'll see you again in the next review, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you very much. Cheers.